Okay. Now for the rest of 2021 Dephemerember, 11 through 25. All right. So prompt number 11 was hand or machine sewing and postcard. This is my version of Louise Heinzel's prompt. This is my version of Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. Postcard, postcard. Postcard. And then my version of the postcard is, I had a postcard stamp, a small one, and then I sewed these toppers on. So I put just different pictures on the back with the postcard stamp. And that. Okay. 12 is the bird pocket. So again, my version of Louise Heinzel. My version of 49 Dragonflies. I actually probably need to take this out because it'll be needed later on. And she has a magnetic clover. And I think there's two. Oh no, I made a mistake. I think there's supposed to be two, but I only made one pocket inside. And then I'll keep this right here. This is her bigger version. And then again, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 pockets. And I think there's, yeah, I don't know why I put one up there, but yeah. So there's that one. And then my version of the hand sewing machine, I just sewed around a book page. Leftover book page. So 2 tuck spots in the back. When you open it up, there's a pocket here and a pocket in the side. And then you can just put whatever in the inside, and this is how it closes, like that. All right, 13 magazine or newspaper belly band. This is my version of Louise Heinzel. If I shut this one. This one. And these are like mini pockets. I don't know what you would put in there, but then 2 regular. So 2 with pockets and 2 regular. This is Barbara's, my version of Barbara's. And this one too. So, and then these are all from that clothing magazine, Your People. That's really expensive. My sister orders from, but I just cut out a bunch of circles and like these post-it shapes from the magazine and did it by color. So like these are the pinks. I believe this was the holiday version. The violets, the reds and oranges, and then the blacks. And added like this one music paper, this one book page, or both, and just collaged and then sewn. So this is what it looks like on the back, randomly around, which I thought was cool. Tape / index Rolodex card. So this is my Louise Heinzel version. All these are washi tapes. And okay, this is my version of Barbara's. And then I really like Barbara's style, so I did her version just smaller, a version of hers. But I collaged on the front. Okay. What's next? Sparkle slash book page. This I kind of cheated, and Louise Heinzel had a freebie that I just printed out and then added sticklers on the parts that was supposed to be, because I think the sparkle book page would have been too much for me to try to recreate her version, because at the time I didn't have die cuts, and it was just way more than I could invest. So she had this freebie and I just cut it out and added the stickles to it. So that's kind of a cheat, but and then this is my version of Barbara's sparkle book page, and then this is my sparkle book page. So I obviously made a pocket, and then the sparkles are in the washi tape, the ribbon, and the stickles on the side, and the washi tape on the back, and I made like lines so you could journal off of that. And this one also, like the sparkle, I did gold splatters, and then the washi tape has some gold in it, and it's a tough spot too. Made from a book page. All right, 15 or 16 is Wings label. Again, I just printed off part of Louise Heinzel's freebies and then recreated what she had with her stuff, so it's pretty close, almost accurate to hers, exact to hers. And then this is my version of Barbara's. And I liked this. I think I took this from excuse me. All right, and just kind of took off of Barbara's style and added this for wings and label. So both Barbara, this part is Barbara, I mean Louisa, and then the kids with the wings is like Barbara. But I really like it. That's kind of my aesthetic for that time anyway. Fabric ledger paper. All right. So this was Louise Heinzel. So this is fabric, and this is fabric up top, sewn across, and then ledger paper, homemade ledger paper, and then this fabric. Homemade ledger paper, more fabric, ledger paper, ledger paper. My version of hers. This is Barbara's, my version of Barbara's. I think I printed out her freebie, and then what was in this pocket was also fabric and ledger paper. So is this a card? No, this is a journaling card. I'll put that back. That's how she had it. And then she also had fabric that she put in the tea bag from a previous, I think, 9 prompt, and inside you can journal. And then she put journaling like this and fabric on the envelope. Alright, so my version of that is my homemade ledger paper that I printed on cardstock, and then I made like a little book. This is fabric right here, and I sewed it, 2 different kinds. And then, yeah. So you can write, and then you can collage or whatever. Write and collage. And then also this journaling card with fabric, and this tag. Journaling tag with fabric. So there's that. Okay. 18 cigarette, snow/cigarette or tea cards. So my version of Louise Heinzel. Envelopes. This tea card version. Again. That's another tea card. all envelopes, my version of hers, and then my version of Barbara's. And it's like this. This is these. And this. And these images were a combination of digitals, magazine, book pages, and just scrapbook. And so I took off of, again, Barbara's. This again is from that Your People clothing magazine, the expensive ones where they're really aesthetic. So that's, and I cut this one. Like this is all from the clothing advertisement. These, this, like isn't it very aesthetic? So that's my version. Stamp page tab. Okay, so here's my version of Louisa's. She made fabric ones. She stamped on fabric. This kind of fabric, I forget what it's called. And this one. And I believe you just fold them over, either sew or glue. This one, this one, this one, and this one. My version of Barbara's fabric page tabs. Okay.